Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show. And if you like our content, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And if you want to help with the algorithm, watch the whole video, leave a thumbs up, comment, share it on your social media if you like it, and save it to a playlist. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to pay tributes to one of the actually great PlayStation franchises of all time that actually innovated, set a new bar, and relied on gameplay instead of graphics and story. Gran Turismo has been killed, and Sony pulled the trigger on this once great franchise.
But I thought Sony was so pro-consumer.
Yeah, not even close to being pro-consumer.
No.
Especially not anymore. They may have been in the past, some, but the fact is, not now.
No.
According to RGT85, he did a video on this. We'll play a little bit and link it below. Gran Turismo 7 will not play the single-player mode if the servers aren't working.
These cars are ridiculously priced. You don't earn credits or money in the game quite as fast as you've done in previous games. But you can't sell your cars, so you don't make quite as much money. A single-player racing game cannot be played without an internet connection.
That's right.
The servers were down, I think, since last night or early this morning. And according to RGT85, they were still down. And when he just tried to play his single-player game of Gran Turismo, it did not work at all. And I'm like, what the living heck, Sony?
Yeah.
There's no offline one-player mode?
Top on that with the microtransactions in the game.
Stuff is the predatory microtransaction. Make it to where you need to grind for hundreds of hours to avoid paying real money to get a new car you need or to get a new track that you need to advance to. This is Electronic Arts and Activision level of scummery.
Believe me, if Nintendo had done this, this would have been 24/7 news.
Oh, yeah.
It would have.
Oh my God, Sony. Don't you have any faith in this series anymore? There was a time when Gran Turismo was your biggest selling franchise. It was your version of Mario Kart.
Well, I mean, look at Chocobo Racing. Square Enix got slammed all to hell.
Newer reviews are...
Finally.
Yeah, it's just, no, you gotta remember, Sony did not have this stuff in it in the review codes. Because a lot of critics, to their credit, have been saying they regret the score they gave the game. Good for them on that, but see, Sony made sure to hide them so that people would be suckered into buying the game.
And to me, though, I hate that, though, because so many of the video game media, they rush out. We got to get the review out first. We got to get there for clicks. Play the game all the way through first, then review it.
I would have reviewed it after it came out. I would have been like, you know what?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do that, you know, like... If our channel gets big enough to where they start sending us review codes, I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to wait till the game is out. I'm not going to review a game in good conscience. All this crap pops up, you know, because it's the second the game came out, Sony flipped the switch with microtransactions. That's what they did. Call of Duty did that. Activision and them have done that. So that way the critics would be like, oh, there's no microtransactions, and they'd give it a higher score.
But I thought Sony was pro-consumer. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying that over and over because they're not.
Yeah. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Remember when Nintendo Prime and other YouTubers worried that Nintendo would become EA and Activision, but no one dared think that of Sony? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Exactly. And he knows how quiet they are.
Yeah. I mean, I know Nintendo's no saint. They're not perfect. Nintendo does voluntary DLC.
Yeah.
They don't do microtransactions where it's either grind for 300 hours or you gotta pay because they know there'll be people who won't wait.
Yeah.
They won't have the patience.
Yeah, they hate grinding.
Yeah, and unlike Gran Turismo Sport, yeah, it had microtransactions, but the stuff was cheap though. You know, cars were just like $3.99, $4.99 and stuff. Now they're like $40. Wow.
Yeah.
And they know there'll be some suckers out there who will pay this. This is disgusting. Another thing is you don't get as much money for winning races, making you grind more than usual. This is unbelievable. Can't trade your car in like in other Gran Turismo games.
Or you can't even sell them.
That's what I'm saying, you know, or excuse me, sell them.
Yeah, you can't sell them. Wow.
And the graphics look outdated, according to Review Check USA. Him and a friend said it looks like an upscaled PS3 game.
And then I thought I was ported back to 2009 because it looks like a PlayStation 3 game that has been upscaled.
When I saw it, I said that.
Yeah, you did.
I said it looked like a PS3 game. I said, it's not finished yet. I said, well, why are they rushing it so much? and they released it like this. Sony has nothing, and they're rushing it like Horizon Forbidden West. They rushed that out. They're rushing out their games because they have nothing for the system. They don't have anything for it.
Horizon was the one that really hurt me because I loved the first one. I loved it. You know, I love a Sony game when I put it in my top 10 in there with Nintendo games like Zelda, Xenoblade, Mario, and them. That's how much I liked Horizon Forbidden West, and Sony released it unfinished.
You mean Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, but now Horizon Forbidden West, they released with tons of bugs. It didn't play correctly. The game wasn't innovative. They said it felt rushed. And this is one thing I will get onto the media for. People are like, are you getting off track? No, we're not. Remember when Nintendo went through the GameCube, the 64, and the Wii U era of where are the games at? Why the big drought? Why the big drought? There was article after article after article. Well, apply that to the PlayStation, and I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear people say, well, they have Call of Duty and stuff. You can get an Xbox for that, and you'll get the better version.
Exactly.
Because Nintendo would have the Madden and stuff and everything on the GameCube.
But to try to ease... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But to try to ease that drought, they're putting out unfinished products. They're putting out unfinished products.
Which makes me worried for God of War. The 2018 God of War was not my personal game of the year. But a lot of people loved that game and said it was a complete game. Very minimal bugs and stuff. That it played like a finished product. And now Sony seems to be losing that. You know, I'm not a big fan of Sony, but I had to give credit where the credit was due. That people thought, wow, these games are pretty polished. Like Nintendo games. No game releases 100% bug-free.
No.
There'll be some bugs get into Nintendo games.
But like one or two.
Yeah.
Then they'll set an update and they'll fix it.
Like Metroid Dread had about 4 or 5, I think. But then when they patched it, they fixed like 3 of them. Now, like with Ratchet and Clank, I've seen videos with it and Demon's Souls where there are like dozens upon dozens of bugs where the characters are frozen. They can't move and stuff. And even Elden Ring. Get back to Gran Turismo. It's dead. Sony put the gun behind its head and pulled the trigger. This once great franchise, which revolutionized racing games, set the bar for them, is now playing second fiddle. I know it's more of an arcade racer, but Forza Horizon 5 is the new gold standard in racing games outside of Mario Kart. Period.
Let me tell you something, folks. I usually don't agree with Michael Pachter on a lot of things. I really don't. I think he hit it. In 10 years, I think there will be no PlayStation. I don't, because they're screwing up the PlayStation 5. And let's talk about chip shortages. You know what? The Switch has chip shortages. It's #1. It's still selling like hotcakes. The Xbox has chip shortages. They're still selling. The PlayStation in Japan sold 15,000 or 14,000.
Like that,
that's not a shortage.
Maybe it's time for everybody to think. Maybe there's a demand shortage.
There's a demand shortage. Exactly.
And that now, a lot of gamers are switching to Nintendo or Xbox or PC. They're like, you know, the hell with this. We don't need Sony.
That's what I mean.
I mean, Sony used to be the first name in gaming, but now they're losing that. You know, I mean, we're Nintendo people, but even I admit Sony was the first name in gaming, especially with the PS2 and 4. And I can just hear the ponies now. Wait till they get a restock in. People aren't going to wait that long.
No, they're not.
They're going to get what's available, either Nintendo Switch, Xbox, or something like that. So stop with the restock issue. It was first of the scalpers, now it's the stock. What's next? This is Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Have a good one. Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible. And you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTEgames. And you can also join our Discord, which is TNT Big Show -3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.